Welcome to How to Get Your Kindergartner Ready to Read, an introduction to library resources, services, and programs for early literacy success, presented by the Oakville Public Library. An introduction to our resources and more information. Everything we will discuss is available on the Oakville Public Library's website, www.opl.ca. Everything we are discussing today is free. Some services require a library card sign-in, some require making an account, and some require nothing at all. Almost all services are available both at home and at the library. More information on Every Child Ready to Read can be found on their website, www.everychildreadytoread.org. If you require more information or have questions, please email us at oplreference@oakville.ca. Early literacy. Children develop the skills they need to read years before they start school. As a parent or caregiver, you are your child's first and best teacher. Oakville Public Library can help you get started. Learning starts at birth. Research shows that children learn skills they need to read years before they start school. Early literacy is what children know about reading and writing before they actually read and write. At the Oakville Public Library, we follow the Every Child Ready to Read initiative to help educate parents and caregivers in developing these skills in their child. There are 6 pre-reading skills that children must know in order to learn to read successfully. They are print motivation, vocabulary, narrative skills, print awareness, letter knowledge, and phonological awareness. In the second edition of Every Child Ready to Read, the newly developed 5 early literacy practices can help children develop the 6 pre-reading skills. They are read, write, sing, play, and talk. We will discuss these further. Research shows that children who haven't experienced or explored these early literacy skills at a young age will have far more difficulty learning to read when they do enter school. Parents and caregivers play an important role in helping children get ready to read. Your children learn best by doing things they love and doing these things with you. You know your child best. Every Child Ready to Read. The Every Child Ready to Read program is an initiative developed by the American Library Association that aims to develop early literacy skills in children ages birth to 5 years old. The Every Child Ready to Read program takes the approach that in order for children to develop these skills, education for parents and caregivers is necessary. Therefore, the Every Child Ready to Read initiative focuses on parent and caregiver education and offers support for parents for their developing children. Every Child Ready to Read is based on current brain development research and has become a model for public libraries to train parents, caregivers, teachers, and librarians in the 6 pre-reading skills and 5 early literacy practices. The 5 early literacy practices. To help children develop early literacy skills, the Every Child Ready to Read second edition has identified 5 practices that can be used to guide parents, caregivers, teachers, and librarians. So here are the 5 practices and a tip for each one that you can implement today. Read. Reading together develops vocabulary and comprehension, nurtures a love for reading, and motivates children to want to learn how to read. Shared reading is the single most important activity to help children get ready to read. Make reading time connecting time too. Snuggle up with a book to let your child know they are loved, and you love reading with them. Write. Children become aware that printed letters stand for spoken words, as they see print used in their daily lives. Writing and reading go together. Writing helps children learn that letters and words stand for sounds, and that print has meaning. Writing helps children learn about print, letters, phonological awareness, vocabulary, and narrative skills. Invite your child to write lists with you. For example, make a grocery list together and check off items when you collect them at the store. Sing. Singing develops language skills by slowing down language so children can hear the different sounds and words. Singing also helps children learn new words and information. Many songs have words children do not hear every day. Songs also help children with concepts such as opposites, sizes, and shapes. Try saying or singing nursery rhymes. Play with the sounds of the words. Talk. Talking with children helps them learn oral language, one of the most critical early literacy skills. Children learn about language by listening to parents talk and joining in the conversation. Talking in a way that encourages children to talk will help them understand what they later read. Open-ended questions, tell and retell stories, talk about more than just the here and now. Point to text, images, and symbols when you read them to make connections between sounds, words, and meaning. And finally, play. Play is one of the primary ways young children learn about the world. Play sparks a child's curiosity and helps them think about the world and how things work. Children think symbolically when they play, helping them understand that spoken and written words can stand for real objects and experiences. Dramatic play with dolls, puppets, and stuffed animals engage a child's narrative skills by encouraging them to develop stories from beginning to end. The Oakville Public Library's Children's Library Card. For many kids, signing up for their first library card can be a special moment. A library card welcomes budding readers to the library and opens up their access to books, movies, and music, which in turn encourages literacy, lifelong learning, and teaches both responsibility and accountability. The children's card design aims to offer something special that will resonate with our youngest cardholders. Did you know that OPL does not charge overdue fines on children's print books, magazines, and storytelling kits? Fines are barriers to library access, and OPL is committed to reducing barriers and supporting equitable access to literacy in our community. This initiative applies to all cardholders, meaning that parents, caregivers, and educators can benefit too. To register for an Oakville Public Library card at this time, you can either send an email to oplreference@oakville.ca with card registration as the subject, or you can call us at 905-815-2039 and leave us a message with the request, your name, and a phone number. Library collections. Whether your child is starting to read, an advanced reader, or not reading yet, we have collections at the Oakville Public Library to serve each type of reader. Our juvenile picture books are great for children who are being read to. They feature pictures and text to help them understand the story taking place. They can imagine what is happening and make up their own story. And parents and caregivers can point out words and sounds that they are reading. Our Easy Readers are books intended for children who are starting to learn how to read. They feature minimal words per page and may focus on one concept, sound, or word in each story. The text is simple and provides a predictable storyline for children to understand. You can use the library catalog at home to browse all of the Oakville Public Library's collections. You can search a title, subject, author, or keyword, but if you would simply like to browse, you can use the advanced search feature to select the type of collection you would like to view. Let's take a look. This is part of the Oakville Public Library's website. At the top of our homepage, you will find a search bar where you can search for a keyword, title, author, or subject. But if you would like to browse the collection, you can also select the advanced search option, which is the screen we are viewing now. If you scroll down on the page, you will see the collections selection. This is where you can select the type of collection you would like to browse. The drop-down menu that you can view on the right side of our screen shows you the alphabetical order of collections at the Oakville Public Library. Highlighted at the top, for instance, is our Juvenile Easy Readers and Juvenile Easy Readers in Nonfiction. Towards the bottom of the screen, you will see our juvenile picture book options. Select one of these collection options to browse that collection. Programs at the Oakville Public Library. In all of our programs at the Oakville Public Library, we use the Every Child Ready to Read principles. Our storytime programs are a great way for children to practice these principles in a fun learning environment. We sing, dance, read, and encourage these practices to continue at home to get children familiar with the early literacy skills. You can tune in to our virtual family story times on Instagram Live on Tuesday and Thursday mornings at 10 a.m. And you can also view YouTube story times on Friday and Saturday mornings at 10 a.m. as well. Please check out our website for more programming information. And finally, our digital resources. If you are looking for more ways to introduce reading to your child, the Oakville Public Library provides access to digital resources that are available for free with your Oakville Public Library card. Tumble Book Cloud is a digital resource that provides interactive ebooks for children. Follow along as your favorite book comes to life with graphics and sound in English, French, and Spanish. You can also check out the children's collection of ebooks and audiobooks found on Cloud Library, OPL's collection of digital materials for all ages.